Hello, how do you do? Foxman plays RimWorld, Alpha 18. Praise him. Uh, what's going on, everybody? This is certainly one of the many long overdue things I've intended to do on the YouTube is a return back to RimWorld. Um, if you are familiar with the game, you probably know that it's still an alpha. And it's Alpha 18 is not technically, it's not a full stable release of Alpha 18, right? This is unstable, so we're gonna be going through it. I'm really interested in trying it because I've never played Alpha 18 before. And actually, I was intending to bring RimWorld back, not even like have it go away, but basically I was gonna, pick up. Start a new save file when Alpha 16 hit, and that was ages ago. And then Alpha 17 came and pretty much gone by now. So there's going to be a few changes in here that I'm not familiar with, that I kind of know about, but again, I don't have any experience with. So yeah. Again, this is the unstable build. So like to actually, if you have RimWorld, if you want to play Alpha 18 as of the recording of this video, which is November. What is it? Today's the 8th. Then you have to go to like the game properties and the betas tab, and then go to unstable. I got like a hair in my mouth or something. It's really annoying. So yeah, again, anything you see here, like, it's likely to have bugs. It could destroy our save file. It could do any number of things. So don't let that be like, if this is your first time seeing the game, don't be like, well, this crappy game. Tynan, the developer, has said that. Okay, I got the hair. Thank you. Tynan, the developer, said, again, expect issues. So if something goes wrong, not blaming the game at all. I take full responsibility. So that said, we're going to play it, see what happens, kind of see what's new. And it's going to work well for me because, again, I haven't played RimWorld in the past several months. So I've kind of gotten a little rusty and forgotten optimal ways of doing things and all that. I mean, still the muscle memory is going to be there to some extent. So it's not like we're starting from complete scratch, but I think it'll be good just to kind of start a colony, fool around. We don't have to take it too seriously or try to take it too far. And then once the full Alpha 18 is fully available, then that's when we can say, all right, let's take a more serious attempt at a colony. So I'll keep rambling and stuff, but why don't we just start a new colony, get that going. It's also going to be for a Foxman video, a Malf video, michaelalfox, whatever you call me. It's going to be on the shorter side because my laundry is going to be done, and I have to go and switch that out and get it in the dryer. So that's gonna be kind of like my timer for this episode. But we still got like at least a half hour before that happens, 40 minutes maybe. So again, since we're just kind of fooling around, I'm not gonna do anything crazy with these. We can come back to them later when I'm more familiar. Same thing, I know Cassandra, I know what she throws, just basically not like curveballs or knuckleballs or anything. Randy, he's the crazy dude. And again, since I'm getting familiar again, I'm going to go on some challenge. I don't want to be pulling my hairs out of my head, but we'll step it up to rough and intense and stuff in future ones. As well, mods are going to be on the table for once this is like the full Alpha 18. And the reason for that is because if there's bugs and stuff right now, then having mods are only going to exacerbate that. So I'd rather wait till the full Alpha 18 is out. And then any mod developers have a few days to kind of make sure everything is kosher, and then we can kind of tack some of them on. So that will be coming, and then we'll figure out, because I'm sure there's a few mods as well with the last couple releases that I haven't had any experience with. Okay, so yeah, sure, let's go with Scott for our seed. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. I know the way the world generation has been updated a couple times since if you've watched me, the last time we played was Alpha 15, I believe. 15, yeah. So yeah, you know, now it's like this. Oopsies. Why can't I? Oh yeah, WASD to move. So yeah, now they kind of, it's like this 3D world, which is pretty cool. Again, we've only told it, we can tell it to have more land mass, but that, like, it actually starts to hurt your computer, I think, to have to generate too much stuff. So always keep that in consideration. But this is still, it's tons of land. So what they've introduced, again, before we jump right into it, in alpha like 16, 17, 18, basically now there are caravans. So we can pick a spot, set up camp, you know, build our colony, and then at a later time we can then kind of start setting up a caravan and then send some colonists off to settle a different area, which is you know, pretty cool. So that's something that they've added into the game. I know they've added, in particular with Alpha 18, I think now they have tornadoes. I'm not sure if they have other weather kind of natural disasters like that, but I know for a fact there are tornadoes, which is pretty cool. You can also have babies, sort of. So you have a baby, they'll look like an adult, but when you click on them and kind of look at their stats, it'll tell you like how old they are, and oh, this is the little kid, and I'm sure there's going to be restrictions on what they can do and all that kind of stuff. But so they've added that to the game, which I'm pretty happy about. That's something I was talking about, you know, ages ago. I was like, it'd be cool if you could have kids. I wonder if they'll ever add it. You know, it's always maybe kind of controversial having kids in a game like this, or babies, because, you know, I don't know. Can you kill them? I don't know. But if they look like adults, then, well, you know, you just pretend an adult. Let's go. But I don't know. We'll figure that out. If you already know, though, drop a line in the comments. What else? I know there's new items and probably new research and different things. I've seen some crazy weapons. Like, I saw this one. I saw a little clip of a guy. It looked like a giant, like, super fat beam of light was, like, crashing down onto the terrain, and like anything within the radius of that beam of light was like incinerated, like caught on fire. It's kind of like, you know, God was holding up a giant magnifying glass and was like, all right, everything in here burns. So that's cool, but you can control that. So I think you can use that if, say, a siege or something is happening, right? An enemy siege, rather than shooting mortars and stuff, you could be like, hey, burn. And as well, I'm sure there's other stuff I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, swamps are like a new area. Trying to figure what they look like. What's that? It's boreal forest. This is temperate swamp. Okay, so yeah, swamps. So like, again, I'm limited on what I know about them. I do know a lot of trees. Actually, I wonder if it tells us. Extremely dense vegetation and marshy terrain make it very difficult to move around here and build big structures. Many species of animals live in this area. Cool. So, like, kind of pros and cons. Lots of trees, difficult to move around and build big structures, because obviously you have to cut down a lot of trees. But more animals. I've also, apparently they're not, like, mountainous, right? I mean, it's a swamp, right? It's kind of wet, so, sorry, I need a sip of my drink. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, apparently there's not mountains and stuff, so less rock. That's also something to consider. So, you know, typically I like starting on the temperate forest, and I kind of wanted to in this just because, you know, it's what I know, it's familiar, it'll be easier to get back into it, but we're going to start with the swamp. And if we suffer, if we do poorly, then that's okay. Also, another thing I'm noticing here, I think they added this. They're naming the regions and stuff now. Lair Forest, Simon's Misstep Scrub. Well, it's Ice Wrist Mountains, Grand Black Flats, Orange Feather Wastes. So obviously, you know, it's just like there's like a big library of words, and they're kind of like randomly picked from, I assume. Oi Grove. I want to go there very bad. Not very you bum bush. What? I don't even know. I don't even know. Looks like they're missing a couple letters, but it's just kind of cool. That's what I really like about this game is this kind of like it gives you a lot of these puzzle pieces to build a narrative with, and you kind of get to take those pieces and string them together kind of how you want to build your narrative, which is cool. So this is kind of just like another small thing, but yeah, it's cool. So swamp, we got some swamp there, we got some swamp there. Grand Purple Swamp, that one seems kind of fun. You know, got some pirates. These are tribes and such. These are other settlements. Tundra, boreal forest, just a little sliver of tundra. Yeah, I kind of like this. I don't know. What about just going like right there on the edge? I've never tried something crazy like that. Is that crazy? Maybe we go like right there. Let's look at the terrain. Actually, it's like granite. Okay, I'm gonna go here. My favorite 3 rocks. I like granite because it's the strongest in terms of hit points, so it's really good for building walls with. Slate looks the best. Limestone's pretty cool too. Pretty utilitarian. You know, marble, obviously we'd want to use that for sculptures and things like that, but winter temperature minus 7.8, summer 27.4, average 9.8. Alright, so half the year is growth time. We've got time zones. That's cool. I don't think they had that before. Special features. Northern coast. Yeah. It's flat. Let's just go for it. Let's just give her. Okay, create characters. What's going on here? Selected 3. So these are 3 main columns, but what's left behind? This I'm not familiar with. I don't know. We can randomize them, but we're only supposed to start with 3. So I don't know. Maybe like we get these guys at a later date, so we can kind of customize them, randomize them, whatever. I'm not gonna touch them, to be honest, just because I really don't know. But these guys, you know, we'll get these guys. Cool. And what I'm seeing here, this looks cool. Team skills. This is what I think it is. It's basically because you know how. Maybe you guys don't do this if you play the game, but I've always done it where, you know, you want to make sure you've got at least one person that's pretty decent in medicine or one person that's pretty good in intellectual, so on and so forth. I think this is kind of like just an easier way of looking at it. So melee 10, you have melee 4, melee 2, melee 10. Okay, so I think what it's going to do is it's whoever has the highest skill in one of these categories, it's going to show you here. So that's interesting. So yeah, we don't really have good growing or construction. Cooking is but at least we got one passion from whoever that is. So that's I mean, that's a good way to present that information. I like it. Melee I don't really care about so much as I care about shooting. Medicine is good though. Well, okay, so you got medicine. Social's like Cooking's Let's just see. Medicine. Did they not? They don't actually list social down there. Did they not consider it important? There's no scroll wheel or anything. Huh. I like having a high social from the get-go. You're a pyromaniac and you don't do... Okay, I'm just going to start by randomizing you then. Artistic, I definitely don't want a high artistic at the start because, I mean, it's kind of not useful. That's very crazy. Jogger. Was the sense of urgency. I like it. Industrious. Has an easy time staying on task. Beautiful. Creepy breathing, though. You can't do dumb labor. which is always bothersome. But you don't have any health issues, no relationships either. But again, I'm not gonna worry about energy researcher. Wow, glitter world nerd. I mean, yeah. We'll think about it. I mean, you're also good for crafting. You can do mining. You can help. Yeah, I mean, you're really not good. I might reroll. I mean, that's so good, but it's like you're kind of lacking in some of these other departments. Melee, I'm just going to reroll you now because, I mean, if melee's your best thing, then... Okay, see, this is better. You good at shooting? Melee. But you can't do carrying. You're not good at artistic. You won't do cooking. You won't do... Okay, no, sorry. Social. Really good for social. Pretty good for mining. No. You just... We want... I know I'm being maybe a little bit picky, but... I know what I like. It'd be nice to get like a good social and good medicine on one person. Okay. That's not bad. I do like green thumb, but like... Okay. You won't do research, you won't do firefighting, but you're not a pyro. You're pretty. You're a hard worker. What's this one again? Gaining pleasure from avoids alcohol and pleasurable drugs. No, I like that. Health-wise, pretty good. You know, we'll give you a better leg in time. You're not too old. I think we're gonna keep you here. Medicine, good. You know, really good for animals. You know, you're okay for this stuff. I mean, you're willing to do it. Okay. Jimok. And then you... I don't know. I really do like that intellectual. Let's re-roll you. So now what do we... I mean, cooking... And I would like somebody who's really good at growing. Animals... Oh... But you're lazy. No dice. Okay, good at growing. Pretty decent at medicine. Good at mining. Construction, cooking. We don't have a good shooter. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll you actually. Wow. You're a go-getter. Like, I want a really good shooter. But at the same time, like... You're a hard worker. You're greedy, though. What does greedy do again? Oh, you need a really impressive bedroom. I don't care. I mean, if you're that hard of a worker, you deserve it. And then trigger happy, you want to give that to, like, whoever's going to use that minigun thing. So basically, cooking is the only thing I'm really, like... I'm not liking. Cooking 0. Also. You know what, though? Again, I'm not going to worry about it too much because this is kind of like just figuring stuff out. So, you know, most of these are pretty decent. This is, you know, you're kind of an all-star. Even though you're 67, in 2 years you're going to be mint condition. You know what I mean? More drink for me. Oh, that's a tasty beverage. All right. So this seems normal. We all wake up here. Okay. Unforbid these things. Wait. Okay. Who is the best shot? That's 5, 3, 0. All right. So you get that, you get that, and you get that. Perfect. Okay. Let's have a look around. It's a lot of trees. That is a lot of trees. Maple, nice. Willow, nice. Cypress, nice. Got any other variety? I don't think so. Maybe. Oh, whoa! All right. I've never actually like done something like this. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, as you can see, not a lot of mountains. This is pretty neat, though. What can we? I guess we can probably build. We can build on sand. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. This is gonna be interesting. I might try and use this defensively. If we could have enemies that, like, you know, go into the water and then we shoot them, might be a little tricky to do. Like if enemies were to come from here, then even if there was like an opening on the base on this side, they probably wouldn't walk all the way around. They'd probably just try to cut right through the walls. That's the other thing about, like, I've always typically played on mountainous areas because I like the mountains kind of form natural boundaries for where the enemies can come in. This, we can pretty much get attacked from 3 sides. I don't know if maybe they can walk through this water, but if they do, they're gonna be slow. A little mini island. We should build a lighthouse there. So interesting. I'm just trying to think now, where do we actually want to build? So it's a swamp. It's supposed to be like muddy and stuff. So this is that's rough granite. Okay. Choke vine. Marshy soil. Can we build on marshy soil? It's red. So now, green is good, red is bad. Okay. So I gotta factor that in. Yeah, there's also a lot of wet. So we're gonna want to get those like water pump things researched pretty soon, because wet is you can't build on wet. Can't build on mud. You can't build on marshy soil either. So not only is there mud, but there's marshy soil. Yeah, see, this is the mud. I almost feel like mud should have a slower walk speed than water. Because, like, when you think about it, have you ever walked in mud that's several inches deep? You know, your boots and stuff can kind of get stuck in it, whatever. It's kind of got like a suction power. Water, yeah, it slows you down for sure. But good thick field of mud, that'll slow you down real good. I almost feel like mud, if water's 52%, you know, mud should be like 30%. But anyways, I won't complain. So I guess, like, I do kind of want to build sort of over here. Let me just check something. Floors. This is a really good way of seeing where you can and can't build as well. Wait. Is it just one spot there? No. That can't be right. Oh, I guess it's different for floors? Am I crazy? Huh. Well, let's, I'm overthinking this a little bit too much, I'm sure. But I would like to build... I wonder if we could just... This would be good, because, like, this kind of forms a bit of a natural... Like, we don't even have to put a wall here necessarily. We can put walls you know, all the way around, and then have some walls here. But basically, having the enemies kind of walk through here to get to me is good because it slows them down, you know? So I gotta think about that. So why don't I go orders, plan, just kind of just rough it out a little bit. Nothing's gonna be perfect here. We're gonna finesse things in time. Yeah, let's go like that for now. And then you can use this almost as natural wall. Look at all that. That's that silver plasteel. Yes, plasteel. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then this could be walls and such. 1, 2. There we go. I think this will work. Yeah, and then we can build a wall out here or whatever. We're not going to go too crazy with the walls to start. Because any raids, like usually we get one like one tribal dude will come and try and fight us, and then, you know, nothing too zany. So let me now see structure. Can we build? So we can't build on that. So there's a couple of things right there we can't build on. What about from there down? Ugh. What about here? This is the outer wall. Actually, that's more important. So we can do that. That's good. Wait, okay. That's like, you can't build on any of that. What about here? Most of that works. What if I went like, let's go up 1. Okay, so that works. Let's cancel some of this crap. Let's just say that wall starts there, and then that wall goes like that. I'm gonna remove most of this again after, but just wanted to make sure we could have kind of like a solid perimeter, because it's gonna be a little while until we get the water pump thing, so we can dry out some of these swampy, muddy areas. But I am also restricting myself a lot. But again, there's like, you could see there's a lot of muddy, swampy areas all over here. So I could sit here all day trying to find like the perfect ideal spot. But I think this will be okay to start. And then, you know, again, it gives some pretty decent early game defenses, natural defenses. And then we can slowly expand out, especially once we can kind of drain some of the areas. I just really wanted to try the swamp, you know, it's something I've never done before. It's new to the game. Also, you know, we're pretty close to these resources, which is going to be, you know, you got some compact, what do you call it? The machinery crap. You got some steel. This is plasteel, yeah? Yep. So that's pretty cool. Also the vents there, which we can harness the geothermal. Okay, so now let me try something. So if we could build floor on it, then can't we build walls on it? Am I remembering that correctly? Because some of this stuff we couldn't build walls on. But then if we build the floor on, can we? I don't know. We'll find out. We still have plenty of space down here, so let's just cancel that. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna cancel most of this. I'm just gonna leave kind of the corners and the end pieces, just so I know that that's the line that we're gonna be using. And then same thing. Let's just remove these plans. We don't need them. Okay. So next up, actually now what I'll do is I'll do the more appropriate. Line it up like that. Like that, and then I want to leave a 3 gap in between. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So now I want to do my typical, like, kind of have a standard layout that's seared into my brain for how I do the initial kind of kitchen storage, dining room area, at least for early game. So I'm going to start with that. Let me just see here. That would be a lamp. That would be a chair. Table is 4, chair. 4 more chairs. And then we do it same on that side. 3 is chair, lamp, chair, wall. I have to make sure. Oh, wait. Before we get too far into this. Okay, we can build. We can build there. We can build on all that. Yeah, that's huge. We build on all. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Okay. So we can build starting there. So that's good to. It's good to know. So now that's gonna change our planning. Go to orders. This is fine. It'll be offset. I don't know. We can drain this and then. I don't know. I just don't like things being offset like that. What could I put there? I don't know. Even maybe early game, we'll just put like a solar panel there because I think we can build something right there. So we could just put like a single solar panel there. Super early game. And then fix stuff up later. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. It's planning again. So we're going to have... Let me just redo this. Lamp, chair, table, 4 more chairs, chair. Boom, boom, boom. And then we put another lamp. Then wall. There's a door there. This is going to be the freezer. Like I told you, this is seared into my freaking brain. This is the meals, where they put the meals. And then the kitchen. So you have a stove, 2 stoves, 2 chairs, chair, butcher table, chair, wall, door, wall. And then this is just the big freezer storage area, which will say, let's make it an odd number. Yeah, let's just go with 15 on the inside. Yeah, go like that. Okay. Cancel that. There we go. Okay, so just double check. I know we don't have any wood, but again, I want to make sure we can actually build on this terrain. So I'm just placing it all now. That'll be a door, actually. This all is looking about right. Door, 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 door. Actually, and then we go like this. We kind of want a double door here, because we want to keep the temperature in as much as possible. And just a single door will allow more to go out. There we go. So basically, they can bring food in here, then they go back out. They can be in the kitchen, they can go in here, get the raw materials. They cook it over here, and then they put the meals here. And then they come into the dining room, then they just go here, get the meal, and then they come right back there, and they can eat. So this fits in there actually pretty nicely. Looks like we're actually able to build on there. And then right now, just to like for sure be sure, we're gonna build the floor. Yep. So we can build on all of that, which is nice. Okay. And then hold on one second. I need to do something here. There we go. Okay. I think that'll work. And we'll put some of the air conditioning units, you know, where we need to put them. Can I use this? We're gonna use as the temporary bedroom. So we're just gonna go like that. Put a door, furniture. We need 3 sleeping spots for now. Yeah, just it's a small bedroom. Obviously, we're gonna want to give them bigger bedrooms soon. But again, I'm not gonna plan stuff out too much. We're just gonna I guess hip fire a little bit more than usual. For some people, you're probably like, well, you've already planned more than Northern Lion has ever planned in his entire life. True, but for me, you know, this is kind of casual. So okay, so now last thing we gotta set up work. Who's the best? 10? Alright. Put you on 2 for now. Just don't even bother. Bed rest. Warden 6. Yeah, that's the thing. We didn't really get a great social, but you know, this is okay. And there is passion for it, so we'll just stick with that. Handling 6, 10. We'll just take you off that for now. That'll be your #1 priority. And cooking. Yeah, that's pretty rough. 3 and 2. I mean, both really bad. Hunting. Yeah, so you'll be our hunter. And you'll cook it. Everybody's going to be like 2 for construct. For now, I don't care if you're bad. Warning, the average relevant skill is very low. Yes. Whatever. But yeah, you're definitely going to be big on growing. We'll put these guys on 3 for growing for now. Mining, everybody will be 2. Plant cut, everybody. Just 3 for now. And then we're going to remove all of these kind of arts and crafts, because they won't be relevant for a while. This stuff, I mean, research, yeah, well, when we give you research, then you can do that. This is just kind of temporary. We're going to be tweaking it, of course, especially when we'll get a new survivor pretty soon. Oh yeah, there's probably like a lot of meals and stuff sort of hidden around. Also, I saw that timber wolf. I would like to tame you. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. There's so many trees, so it's hard to see where all that steel and various other stuff that we can... Okay, we already got that stuff. I'm sure we'll find it in the future. So I'm just going to say go. Is there any... That's really fertile. Wait, I saw just a small patch really fertile. It's not a ton, but you know what? Maybe we'll try and put our our crops. Oh yeah, we did build on some pretty fertile land here. Did I not hit? Oh, okay, I thought I hit play. So we need a storage area. Oh, that's right. So quickly, zone, stockpile. Man, so much to do in this game. I forgot, but it's good. It's good. So that's a storage zone. That's a storage zone. I guess for now, I'll just set up like, I don't know. This is a storage zone. So this one's gonna be allow all except for foods. Yeah, we don't want textiles, drugs, and medicine. And we don't want any corpses there. This one we want clear all, allow foods except for meals. Separate area for meals. We want textiles, medicine, drugs. And then we also want corpses minus human. And then this one, clear all, just meals. I think that's good for now. Nothing too crazy. So now they sort of know where to put stuff. Okay. Get going, dudes. Look at this. What kind of wood flooring did I do? Floors. Just did wood. Alright. The walls. Bedroom's already sort of set up. What is our animal, by the way? We have a cat? Dawn? It's a pretty sweet name for a cat, I'm not gonna lie. Just sucks that it won't be able to kill things for the most part. Oh well. Well, before I forget, let's just plop this there. Yep, so that does fit nicely there. Actually, we could build one here as well. Apparently we can't build a wall there. This is... Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna try something. Floors. Okay. So cancel. I want to see then if we can build a wall on top of that. Cause I've never really had to deal with that, or I don't remember dealing with it in the past. So it's gonna be good to figure this out sooner rather than later. Yeah, marshy soil. Look at these guys go. I mean, yeah, there's not a ton of trees here, actually. I mean, there's a few willows. But, I guess, yeah, they didn't have a ton of trees right here to clear up. Which is also sort of beneficial. Alright. So we're gonna get, like, the first bit established. Probably do, like, one more day. And then like I said, it's not a long video for me, even though I've been kind of inefficient. I've been rambling more than I've been talking and planning things out more than actually doing, but I think it's going to help us in the long run. Like I said, I am rusty. But I mean, that's for one day, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. We've got our storage areas set up, 3 different ones. We know where our kitchen's going, you know, all this is standard. I do this pretty much on every colony. Might not be the best, most efficient setup, but I know it, like, in my head, and it's easy to expand, too. Like this, we can just go do. These things, you don't really need to expand so much. I mean, once you have a huge colony, then yeah, but at that point, we can just build elsewhere, like a whole new base, pretty much. As well, we got to remember, caravans are a thing. That's something I'm going to want to try getting used to as well, because I didn't play the previous 2 alphas. So we can basically, like, milk this cow of land for all it's worth, get a bunch of resources, and then just caravan to a different area and set up, like, a better camp, you know, because we'll have a head start. We'll have like all these resources and you know, a bunch of colonists and stuff like that. Or we can even just like send a few colonists. But I think that's pretty cool. So, you know, we've got options. This is coming together though. It's coming together. We'll build this. Wait, where are the little bits of the ship that we can deconstruct for materials? It's very difficult to see on this terrain. Maybe you've spotted them. So there's one. There's usually, I know for sure, at least two, or maybe it's three always. Ah, there might even be more than that, but I thought it was three. I don't necessarily need to deconstruct them all, but it's good. Oh yes! Wow, 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 wow! And they're socializing. They're having a good time. It's a beautiful thing. We got all this wild heal root, which we should try and harvest as well before winter time, or once it's, you know, 100% grown. Same with the raspberry bushes. They're delicious, nutritious, and you know, they're there. Let me think. What? Herbis has just been inspired. The surgery failure chance for the next surgery performed by her will be 10 times smaller. Inspiration will end after 8 days or when the surgery is performed. Yo, that's cool. So that's something that's new. I'm gonna keep that one there just so I know. I might get rid of it, but you know, I know that again there's probably other stuff that I haven't addressed in this that's new in this alpha or previous alpha. So if there, you know, something I haven't mentioned, just drop a comment, you know, because yeah, I'm still catching up on all that stuff. But what I'm gonna do here, plan, just grow zone. 1, 2, 3. Just kind of go like that. This is fertile land. I would like to grow on it if possible. Although I do want people to be able to walk through. But you know what? We can always put like a path through here if there's like less fertile land somewhere. So I don't know. Let's just go. I don't even know. Like, oh, that's my alarm. Hold on. I'm gonna hit snooze. I'm gonna hit snooze. Sorry, I apologize. But I gotta wrap it up soon. So we're gonna go like. Actually, you know what? Here, orders. Cut plants. Just like, I know it's gonna take a while, but just do it. Just do it. So we get one more day. One more day. We'll wrap things up. We got a lot to do though. This is good. I'm excited. You know, new challenges with the swamp. Also just figuring out what all has been added to the game in general. I like that. It's kind of like a nice little element of surprise for a game, you know, that I've put a fair bit of time in. All right. Yeah, I definitely want to start growing some stuff pretty quickly. Going to get get food. Oh yeah, that's where all the steel is. Oh yeah, those walls, those floors. Okay, now let's try this. What? That's how you do it. So you just got to build the floor on it and then it's good. Wait, why not that spot though? Okay. Well, actually, that's just, I'm gonna say remove floor for now, and then cancel. Oh, we'll put another solar panel there now. Actually, I mean, that's an okay spot to put it. And then gotta figure out a place to put some batteries close by. They don't necessarily have to be close to these. They just have to be connected. Hey, cat, why don't you eat some of this grass? Don't cats like to eat grass? Also, gotta get these out of here. Visitors. Maya. Should be M-A-J-A though. My mouth bay. We should be getting raided soon. Okay. It's fine, you remove that floor. It's getting pretty dark. Pretty early. Who said you could eat my cookies? Oh, also, one more thing before I forget. Furniture. Animal sleeping spot. It's not a bed, but it's like a spot. I mean, the humans don't even have beds yet. Alright, we've made okay progress. Production. We should probably just tell them to put this in place. And that in place. Alright, I'm only gonna put one in for now, but then we'll do two. Actually, yeah. So cancel that. Just put both those there for now. Furniture. Put a couple crappy chairs. Again, just for now. Sorry, Maya. What do you want? What do you want? Get out of here. Anyway, so I am actually gonna leave it here for now. We're gonna come back next episode. At least we've kind of got things rolling, which is cool, and we can prepare for that inevitable raid. You know, there should be one dude coming to attack us, and we'll crush him or maybe capture him. We'll see how that fight goes. But yeah. Anyways, I'm excited to see what you guys. You know, hopefully you're happy to see me playing this kind of game again, because I really like playing these sorts of games. It's cool, so I'm just trying to get back into it and get familiar, and then yeah, and then we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going, because I really like it. I've missed it a fair bit, and I've been wanting to kind of get into more kind of management, building, planning sort of games again. So. Cool beans. You know, if you're new around here, welcome to the Fox Den. Consider subscribing and hitting the little bell notification thingy so you don't miss videos. And if you like the video, consider giving it a like, because you know that helps. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.